Oh, this is John Olben from 402 Pitching Academy. Just want to give Caden a real quick rundown of his pitching mechanics. This is the video that we took at camp earlier in the summer. Before you watch this one, make sure you go back and watch the general philosophy video that I sent. That'll kind of give you kind of an idea of how I like to think about pitching mechanics and some of the things that I'm looking for, and just kind of give you a general rundown about how to think about them. So it'll be super helpful if you go back and watch that first and then come back and watch this video. Okay, I have Caden here on the right. I have a Husker on the left that I've worked with a little bit. Okay, and just to kind of give us a point of reference. So to start, I'm just going to play through Caden's delivery here. Again, we'll go through it a little bit slower. Okay, now as we watch Caden, to be honest with you, there's a lot of things to like. Okay, I think he does a pretty good job. If we go to landing, he's creating some separation here, which is good. He's got his belt buckle pointing towards home. He's got the PBR logo pointing towards the camera. Okay, he gets into his lead leg really well. Okay, there's really a lot of things to like. Okay, the only thing that I would really work on with Caden is just make sure that he maintains some back foot stability during his lift. So as he comes up, if you watch that back foot, okay, it's wobbling a little bit, which means might be just a touch out of control during his lift, and some of that will come with just added strength, just learning how to control the pelvis during and throughout leg lift. Okay, sometimes we get that thing wobbling, it's like shooting a cannon out of a canoe, and we lose a little bit of stability, which means we lose a little bit of command. That's not bad though. So I mean, this is me kind of nitpicking you just a little bit. Okay, so being able to control that throughout the lift might be helpful. Okay, just to compare over here. Okay, notice how stable that back foot stays throughout the lift there. Okay, the only other thing to maybe be aware of is when you get to front foot strike, okay, we want to see your arm up at 90 degrees. So if I draw a line straight across your shoulders, okay, I want to see our arm, maybe not quite that much of an angle. I want to see our hand at about 90 degrees up. Okay, yours is facing forward here, which isn't necessarily the end of the world, okay, but it's just something where getting to here can be a little bit easier on our shoulder and on our elbow. Okay, for guys that are like this, the nice thing is your shoulders are still closed off, so that's good. But what you'll want to do is make sure that you do a ton of forearms, because sometimes when we're in this position, our arm lays back super fast and all that stress goes to your elbow. And so we want to make sure that our forearms, biceps, and shoulder are really strong so that they can handle all of that speed that's going to happen because our hand is down when the front foot lands. Okay, so again, hand forward and down at front foot landing isn't the worst thing. It's probably not quite ideal, but you can handle it if you have really strong forearms and pecs and biceps, shoulders. Okay, so I would really hammer the forearms if you can throughout the off season, just to make sure that you're protecting your elbow if we're going to be in this position. So there are things that you can do to work on that, but I would make sure that throughout the rest of this season that you are just making sure that you stay on top of just maintaining strength, and that might be something that you worry about in the off season. So let me know if you have any questions on that. I hope you found this helpful. Like I said, the main thing that I think you should concern yourself with is just making sure that during your lift, we're maintaining that back foot stability and that thing's not wobbling all over the place on you. So again, hope you found this helpful. Let me know if you have any questions. Thank you.